A question on the big picture with this budget, which is that federal payments are due to go up in the next 2 years to 26.6% of GDP. Now, according to the historical data in the budget papers, that's the highest level in 38 years outside the 2 years of the pandemic. So my question is, where is the emergency that justifies payments going to that level? Why is it not possible for you and your cabinet colleagues to decide the spending priorities in a way that keep overall payments down back to more normal levels?
Yeah. Thanks, David, for your important question. This is partly about unavoidable spending. There was a whole bunch of stuff in the budget that Katie has spoken about on other occasions, and you've been there for that. There have been a lot of terminating programs in the health system or things like MyGov, which I think any reasonable person would assume is an ongoing program, but was only funded temporarily by our predecessors. We've had to extend that. We've done our best to explain why that is necessary. That's part of the story. Payments have also gone up over the last couple of years because a lot of our social security system, for example, in good and appropriate ways, is based on indexation. When we've had this higher inflation than usual, that's part of the reason that drives our payments. That's why it's quite absurd, frankly, that Angus Taylor describes the indexation of the age pension, for example, in a category of things he describes as overspending. Indexation plays a role. But what really matters here, I think, when it comes to getting the budget into much better nick, in addition to the savings we've talked about, in addition to those two surpluses, is real spending growth. Because real spending growth takes into consideration indexation of payments and the like. And real spending growth is a fraction of what it was before. 1.4% over the 6 years covered by our government and our 3 budgets, 1.4%. And that is dramatically lower than the 4.1% we saw under our predecessors, and it's around half of what we've seen in the 30-year average. So I'd encourage you to check out what we're doing with real spending growth restraint in combination of savings, banking upward revision in revenue, delivering those two surpluses, avoiding $80 billion in interest repayments on the debt.